Hey, it's me, Vicky Marie, and I'm just jumping on here because I want to talk about Cole Cooper. We had a look at this case before. Cole is a young man, very young man, who disappeared um, from his home, or, well, it's not clear the exact timeline of how and when Cole disappeared, but Cole Cooper. There's been quite a big manhunt for him. When I say a manhunt, I don't mean because he's accused of anything. He was a missing person. His family were looking for him. The police were looking for him, and very sadly, unfortunately, uh, we still haven't had it confirmed officially that it was Cole. But it seems even his own family now have confirmed that it was Cole. The police Scotland came out and said that a body of a man had been found in Woodlands. But the thing that I'm coming on here to talk about is there's a few things that I want to talk about. I want to tell you the family statement. I want to tell you about the vigil that they'll be having for him on Sunday. And also, I just want to give you the statement from the police, what they say about it all. And I think the relevant thing is that this death, Cole's death, currently is being treated officially as unexplained. So, even though Cole seems to have very sadly been found deceased, it shouldn't mean that people don't keep giving information if they've got any. It has not been established what happened to Cole. Why is this young man deceased? Why has this family had to go through all this torture? What are the reasons for it? It's very, very sort of murky. We don't know if it was accidental. We don't know if this foul play involved. The police have said it's unexplained. So what I'm trying to say is any information you have about Cole's last movements, about what might have happened to him, is still important. This case is not resolved. It's unexplained. So, first of all, let me read out to you what the police have to say about it. This was a statement by Police Scotland. Extensive enquiries remain ongoing. So this is what I'm trying to say. Doesn't mean that this case is resolved. It's not. After the body of a man was found in a wooded area near Banknock on Friday the 6th of June. So this was 5 days ago. The death is being treated as unexplained. While formal identification is yet to take place, the family of missing 19-year-old Cole Cooper was informed. Well, for the police to inform them, they must be pretty certain that it is Cole. Dedicated officers continue to support them. I hope they are getting support. I just want to say to Cole's friends, family, especially to his mum, I'm so sorry that it's all turned out this way. And, if there is anything you want me to particularly sort of say on YouTube or any social media, or any of my social media, please let me know, what you actually want. But my heart just goes out to you. I'm so sorry that you're having to cope with this. So the last confirmed witness sighting of Cole was around 8:45 on Wednesday the 7th of May on Glasgow Road at the junction with Cumbernauld Road in Longcroft. Now, I know I have a lot of viewers from Scotland, so it's not, at the end of the day, what was this sighting? It's, as far as I know, and I could be wrong, if anyone says thinks I'm wrong, knows more than me, please say so. Wasn't this an old school friend who said that Cole asked him for a lift and they declined to give him a lift for whatever reason? And this was on the 7th of May at Glasgow Road at the junction with Cumbernauld Road, Longcroft. And as part of the investigation into his disappearance, a scene revisit was held on Cumbernauld Road on Sunday, the 8th of June. And that was 4 weeks since he was seen on CCTV around 6 a.m. on Sunday, the 4th of May. So this sighting on the 4th of May was a confirmed sighting because it was actually on CCTV, whereas the other, with all due respect to whoever the witness is a witness sighting. Witnesses can be wrong, but the CCTV cannot be wrong. But that was Sunday the 4th of June, 6 a.m, and he was seen after that, according to the witness. More than 150 people were spoken to, and officers are reviewing the responses received. So I'm sure that, the police are, well, they said they are, they're saying they are, they're still investigating. Any information you might have to help, please come forward with it. So establishing Cole's movements between Sunday the 4th of May and Wednesday the 7th of May. So between that confirmed CCTV sighting on the 4th, where apparently he went to his dad's house and tried to access his dad's house, and Wednesday the 7th of May, when he was seen by a witness who said that he asked for a lift, but he wasn't given a lift, is a priority for officers. And so what happened to him in between? And we're appealing for CCTV from the wider Banknock area, particularly close to the 805 Kilsyth Road. We're asking members of the public to think back to that time and if they saw Cole walking in this area, and anyone who has not already spoken to police is urged to do so. CCTV footage totaling over 2,000 hours continues to be examined for anything relevant, and door-to-door inquiries remain ongoing in Longcroft and Banknock. Chief Inspector Alex Hattrick said, Cole Cooper's disappearance and the circumstances leading up to it remain unexplained. We remain in regular contact with the family to ensure they are kept up to date with all aspects of the investigation. We will continue to support them and provide them with updates as our inquiries progress. Extensive inquiries are ongoing to piece together Cole's last movements and find answers for his loved ones. And anyone with any information, no matter how small it may seem, is urged to speak to police if they've not already done so. So if you know anything, you should contact 101 and you should quote the incident number of 828 as of Friday the 9th of May. Okay, so that's what the police have got to say about it. So yeah, an unexplained death. Now what I want to take you to now is what the family have had to say about it. They have made public posts. It is a public Facebook group. I just want to read to you what they've had to say. And this is Amy, who is Cole's auntie, I believe. I think this is his mum's sister. So, very emotional post that they finally put. Cole, our boy, we fought for you for almost 5 weeks. Why? How? So many questions, still no answers. With shattered hearts, we share the devastating news that our beloved Cole, who was missing, has been found, but not in the way we hoped or prayed for. Our worst fears have become reality, and we are now living a nightmare we cannot wake up from. We never gave up, and we will never give up. They want to know what happened. Not until we have the answers. The fight for truth, for justice, and for Cole is not over. Cole, you were our world, and now our world will never be the same. Your life was only beginning. 19 years old, this poor boy. The world didn't get to know the light you carried, but we did. Well, we have got to know. I mean, I've some of the posts that have been released by the family of Cole. He liked karaoke, didn't he? He was lovely watching him dancing with his mum and singing karaoke. We do know a little bit about him at least. And you know what? Everybody sends their love and prayers to you all, because we don't know how you feel, obviously, because You know, we're not experiencing that, but all we can do is send our prayers, really, and our love. So to the incredible community and beyond, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Your support through this horrendous experience has meant more than words can ever say. Every message, every shared post, every act of kindness, your generosity and compassion carried us through our darkest moments. We will never forget it. We would like to invite you all to a vigil for Cole. So this is the important thing as well. A vigil. This is important for us to tell Cole about you all, about everyone who supported, loved and cared for him. He did not deserve any of this, but the least we can do as a family is honour him the way he deserved. We will post details at a later date. As a family, we are completely broken by this news, so we would appreciate privacy at this time. And there's beautiful comments underneath. But so there was a vigil planned, I think. But this will be, or is this the new one? Oh yeah, this was only posted an hour ago. So this is the vigil. We'd like to invite everyone who supported Cole since his disappearance, including friends, family, the community and beyond, to a vigil in his honour. So this will be Sunday, June the 15th. So if you're in the area, I mean, you can go, but maybe it will be streamed and maybe it will be able to be participated in online. I don't know, but there are very little words left to express the trauma we've endured the past several weeks, but there are many to describe how incredible our Cole was. Please join us in remembering Cole. The Glens Curlew Hotel have graciously opened their grounds to allow us to celebrate Cole. We thank you for this incredibly generous offer. We would kindly ask that no one use the hotel grounds for parking their cars. If you can do so in nearby areas and attend the grounds by foot, this would be hugely appreciated. For those that knew Cole on a personal level and hold photos and videos of him, funny or not, we would hugely appreciate you send these over to myself or Cole's mum. Please see the vigil details below. Glens Curlew Hotel, Banknock, is that Falkirk, FK4. On the date is Sunday, the June the 15th, so that's this Sunday. Is it this Sunday? Where are we now? We're Wednesday. Yep, it is 7 p.m. and the forecast is set to rain, so please wear appropriate clothes. Yeah, that's, I mean, it is Scotland after all. So, yeah. Oh, let's have a look at this video.
Have your fears and your pain all gone.
Let me see. Now, I've turned the music down because YouTube doesn't like music and then they won't share this video as much. But I would like, you know, I want people to see it. Oh, gosh. Yeah. So the thing is, that's a beautiful video. And if you want to see the video with the music, etc., please go to the Facebook page, join the Facebook group to support the family. Missing person, Cole Cooper. And that's where you will see the full video with the music. It's very emotive. And to see Cole when he was little, you know, if you've got children, you know, see them when they're little and now. Oh, Lord. Okay, so the appeal for action that they've made after Cole was found. So this is, I think, the other reason that I'm trying to do, that I want to do these videos is that's it, because It's not finished now because Cole has been found. That's not the end of it. That's not the end of everything. They're still appealing for help because they want to know now what happened to him. So while we now have him back, the circumstances of his disappearance and death remain unexplained. This case is far from over, and we're determined to uncover the full truth of what happened to Cole. We're now focusing on piecing together Cole's exact last movements. As his family, we know who Cole was. He was deeply loved and he would never have walked away from his life. Something happened, and we will not rest until we know what that was. So his family, they want to know what happened. Well, you would, wouldn't you? I mean, they need the details. We are calling not only on the public but the authorities. We expect and demand a full, transparent investigation. We need action, we need answers, and we need accountability. To anyone who may have withheld information, this is your moment to come forward. We urge you to speak up now. We are aware of far more than we have made public. And if we do not see meaningful progress, we will begin to share what we know. So there's a lot going on here, isn't there? You feel like there's things that the family know. They're not revealing it at the moment, but they want to know what happened to Cole. And, there's just a lot more to come out unless people come forward and tell the truth. Our message is clear. We will fight for Cole. We will push for every piece of evidence to be examined, every lead to be followed, every voice to be heard. We will not be silenced, and we will not be ignored. To the authorities, we are watching. The community is watching. The world is watching. Justice for Cole is not optional. It is a moral and legal obligation. If you have any information, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, or if you want to correct your story, that's an interesting thing, isn't it? If you want to correct your story, please come forward. This is your moment. Don't let it pass. So there's the plea from Cole's family. It's important. This boy, something happened to him. I'm not going to speculate on what happened to him. The police say it's unexplained. It'll remain unexplained until somebody explains it, or until some investigations explain it. So, just hi Julie. Yeah, just awful. Just doesn't bear thinking about, does it? All those weeks of searching for him, hoping that there was going to be some good news at the end of it, and then unfortunately there isn't. But what they need, so it's gone past the point of looking for Cole now. Now it's about understanding what happened to him. What happened to this 19-year-old boy? Something happened one way or another, whether, whatever the reason is. So even the police are calling it unexplained. And you know what the police are like. It's, they're normally quite quick to jump to the easiest conclusion because it saves time or whatever. But you feel that this family, they're not going to take that anyway, are they? They want a full investigation, as you would, as I would, as anybody would, when their loved one, especially a 19-year-old, disappears and then turns up deceased, and there could be all sorts of explanations for it, but we'll see. So hope you're well, Julie. Hope you're enjoying the hot weather. I'm gonna go now. I still haven't had my lunch. I'm gonna go off and have my lunch. I just wanted to come on and talk about this because I think once the police have declared it's unexplained, and then the family have actually said, that they want, they still want information coming in, and they want people to share about, because yeah, it's moved from sort of where is coal to now it's what happened to coal, you know. And if something untoward happens to coal, somebody needs to be held accountable, don't they? You know, that's how it is. So yeah, you're right, Julie. You know, 19. Yeah, how many times have we looked at cases? And but teenage is a difficult age, isn't it? And 19, sort of, it's that age when they're what's the word? You know, they're not a child, but they're not really. They, you know, when the police said a man's body has been found, but you know, Cole is 19 years old and he's only just a man. And you know, teenagers, it's a very dangerous time, I think. Very dangerous time, very difficult time. Well, you know, life is difficult anyway, but you know, young people live a much more high risk lifestyle, don't they, at the end of the day, than older people in general. So that's what makes it difficult. You know, they take more chances, they don't think about consequences, they get involved with the wrong people. You know, there's, unfortunately, being a teenager is difficult. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know about this. I just wanted to make you think about coal. If anybody, you know, I'll say I have a lot of followers in Scotland. If anybody knows anything, I hope they will come forward. Anyone who knows about anything that might have happened to Cole, I hope they will come forward to the police or to the family. And don't forget about the vigil on Sunday. I try and cover it if I can. If it's streamed, I don't know if it's going to be streamed, or maybe just I'll report on it afterwards. But yeah, you know, it means a lot to the family that people remember Cole, even people who didn't know him. The thing is, when we report on these cases, then we do end up feeling like we know them. But even if we don't know them, we'll know someone like them. You know, all of us will know a 19-year-old probably, if not our own children in our family. And, you know, we wouldn't want their parents and their family to be going through this. So these sort of cases, even though we don't know these people personally, we can resonate with them, can't we? Because that could be my family, it could be your family. Thing is, these are things that can happen to anybody. Nobody's family is beyond it. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you really soon in the next video. And until then, may your God go with you. Thank you.